This is Accounting on Excel with Amaka Ifebunando. In this lesson, we'll look at how to calculate running balance. How do you calculate running balance? The running balance for this, like here in our data range, we have the January to September and we have this amount. Let's assume that these are inflows that came in. So you want to know for January, what is the running balance? For January, definitely, we just have this amount. Then for February to be the total of January to February. So how do we go about making it so that it will be easier by automating this column? So we'll be using the sum function to go about it. So you use equal to, you're about to write a formula, the sum, double click on it, sum. So this column to the column. So first of all, we use E12 to E12 because these are our first months. You understand? These are first months, so it will be from E12 to E12. So what we'll now do is to make this formula dynamic by making the E12 absolute and leaving this particular E12 relative. So to make this E12 absolute, you press your F4 key and you see a dollar sign in front of the column and in front of the row. So when you are done, you just close and enter. So you see that for January, our running balance is, because we've not made any previous transaction, or let me say income. So we have 2,598. So for us to get the running balance for February, because our formula here is already dynamic, all we need to do is to use the fill handle and drag. We can drag down. Good. So we can see that for this February we have 5,004. So it keeps adding. So for March now, you see that it will add the total from January, February, March. So that's the running balance up to, okay, we need to drag down to September. Let me still use the fill handle. Okay, let me erase this error we have here. Ignore the error. Good, so that you stop seeing those blue things. So you can see that as at September, our running balance is 64,920. If I fill it down to here and I input for October now, let me just input for October. Then let me say we have 5,000. You see, immediately it adds, so automatically that's how it will be filling itself rather than doing it the manual way. Thanks for staying on with me on this lesson, and I hope to see you in our next lesson.